is we're going to try to get you over the hump that stops people from doing things. There's 4 stages of awareness. Anytime you learn something, there's unconscious incompetence, when you don't know what you don't even know. That's the worst stage to be in. Then you don't even know what to do. Then books, seminars, and tapes will take you from unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence. Doesn't mean you'll have the skill level. You'll just know about the activity. That's all. Then from there, it's conscious competence. In other words, having the ability to do it, but not real good at it. And then from there, it's unconscious competence, where you can do it and you're a black belt. You don't even have to think about it. Now, here's the key in learning. The key in learning is to get from the conscious incompetence phase, knowing what you don't know, to at least getting to the conscious competence phase. Being able to do it, but not doing it real well. And here's the short reason why. And you guys already know this. Most of us never do things in life that we want to do. Most of us never do. We'll get out of security. In other words, when our survival's challenged, it's a natural motivator. We'll get out of our comfort zone. We'll do everything. We don't need to be paid to be motivated. I don't need a motivational speaker when you're in survival, okay? Now, when you're in the security component of life, in other words, your security's challenged, that's going to be natural motivation also. But once those two are met, and again, I'm referencing Maslow's hierarchy of needs, those are natural motivators. You don't need a motivational speaker. Nobody does. Here's the problem, though. The very thing that now is a natural motivator is the biggest inhibitor in life. How many times have we done something, or we learned something, and then we've never acted on it? Overwhelmingly, especially if you're out of survival and out of security, where there's no internal motivation, now it's just kind of up to you. It's real easy just not to do anything. And the number one reason that'll happen is, and you got to recognize this, the thing that is inhibiting you from doing the thing you want to do is you're now challenging the second strongest innate desire. Your body is fighting every day to be in a natural state of homeostasis and to be comfortable and secure. That's what every day. That's just natural, innate. You chiropractors know innate. So when we go to try to do something else, it's not familiar. So 95% of the time, we will not even do the first step. We will not even take the first step. We will defeat ourselves in our head first. That's why. So, as a trainer, I got to know this as a trainer to move people to where they actually can own skill sets. By the way, you need to know this because you're a trainer, because you have employees. And this is exactly how we train employees, is take them through the 4 stages of learning. And each stage is different in how you do it. But what happens, there's a push-pull effect. So there's this overwhelming force to stop you from doing something different. Why? Because it's unfamiliar. What does unfamiliar challenge? Your security. How important is your security? It's your second highest need in life. So everything about you is to not grow and change. Now, it'll naturally happen if you're in survival, because you want to get to that security. So you'll go out of your comfort zone if you're in survival to get survival and to get security. Okay? Now, this is what we're going to try to overcome in here. This is what we do in training to overcome. Is we not only want you to know what you don't know, take you from unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence, but if we walked out of here, guess how many of you guys would do anything with the internet or videos? You wouldn't. It happens all the time. Why? Because of that little bit of unfamiliarity. So one of the major goals in this seminar is to not only give you the information to get you from unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence, it's to put you through the sensory and motor steps, not just once, but multiple times, to where you can actually do something. Let's say a testimonial video, to where you are now, by the time you leave here, you are at least in a state of conscious competence in doing a testimonial video. you've overcome the biggest barrier and inhibitor in life. Because let me tell you, once you get to conscious competence, it's pretty easy to get to unconscious competence, that black belt category. It just takes a lot of repetition. But you will be paralyzed. You will be paralyzed. And 95% of the people will think about what they want to do, okay, and never go do it. Never go do it. And that's why. It's all these natural inhibiting factors. So as a trainer, I want to get you to that conscious competence phase. I gotta make you a little bit uncomfortable. I gotta make you a little bit uncomfortable. I got to. Because if you stay comfortable, you're going to stay in that unconscious competence phase. And if you don't change your actions, your results will not change. That's what we got to do.